Hi guys, wake up call is here, and let's see the economy, the U.S. economy growth. For this quarter two of 2021, the economy grow like 6.5%. It was expected to be 9.2 for April and June period, but it goes along with 6.5%. It's not that good, but it's not also bad. One thing to tell you is that the economy is totally different from the stock market. So they're not so much related. They are, but they're really not. When we're saying about economy, we're saying about every single company, even the small companies in the United States that are hiring a lot of people, and most of that small companies are not on the stock market. So it's totally different from the stock markets. So the economy is the production and consumption of goods and services. Uh, it has all the individuals, companies, and the government. But the stock market, on the other hand, is exchange where the buying, selling, and of shares in publicly held companies takes place. So the trading is where it is. So I can tell you that even if the economy is going very good, the stock market can crash. So those are the two things that sometimes go together and sometimes they go on really opposite directions. So you don't know what will happen in the stock market because the stock market was in a bubble. Overpriced shares of many companies. They're overpriced, and when they're overpriced, they have a correction. So they got the correction. This is why in this 3 weeks period of July, the stock market is falling down. We're seeing a correction. While the economy is every firm, every goods and services, and they're going good because it's summer and we don't have this COVID in the summer. But after this, there's gonna be the variant is gonna come like Delta variant after the summer, and then we're gonna see again problems in the economy, especially in traveling and especially in tourism, hotels, boats, airplanes, and all those firms are gonna have a huge hit. But for now, they're celebrating. Biden is celebrated that the economy is recovering, but it's not the way they expected. They expected 9%, but the recovery is 6.5%. Still, a lot of people are not employed. We have a lot of unemployment people. 400,000 people actually are claiming benefits still. It's half of the people from the last year when this TV happened. It was almost 1 million people that were claiming unemployment, and now it's of the half. But still, we can see the numbers of unemployment. Now it's like 6%, 5.78%. But we can see differences from democratic states and republican states, because if we see the democratic states, if we see New York, if we see California, if we see Illinois, if we see even in Texas, the number are high of unemployment. They are like 8% unemployment. And we're seeing different states like North Carolina. We can see that the numbers are like 4. or different Republican states, we can see numbers are like 4 or 5%, which is differences because they have a lot of restrictions in the democratic states, and a lot of people chose, because they can work online, they chose to move from big cities like New York, like Los Angeles, and they moved to a different state, probably Republican state, where they can pay low taxes and where all the businesses from the economy are working. So if we're seeing the economy right now, we can tell you that the personal consumptions grew 11%, services grew 12%, and non-durable goods 12%. But we see also decrease in residential fixed investments, minus 9%, federal government spending minus 10%, and imports 7.8%. But like we said, the Delta variant is now coming big, which is all a joke. I will not speak about that subject, but they're gonna have restrictions. That's why I'm speaking about the restrictions. They will have the same restrictions like before. That's why people are not just going on these jobs, because a lot of firms are hiring. It's a high percentage of people posting from companies hiring. They need workers, but the workers are not going to the jobs. Why? Because they're not satisfied, because they receive unemployment benefits, which is good for them, stimulus checks, and they can work online, or they can switch their job with a better job and not going in these big cities and living in a crap, or taking traffic, like driving with the car to the work, like 2 hours driving there and then back. So it's a lot of things happening. So people are switching their professions. People are getting out from the cities. They're going in suburban areas. They're going in different areas. In Florida, I know many people, many friends that went to Florida and moved because of all these restrictions and the vaccination, and people that don't like to be vaccinated are going to be restricted to going to different events. That's why they're going to Republican states like Florida. They're going in Texas, in Nevada. They are going Las Vegas. They're coming from California to Las Vegas to pay less taxes and the businesses to be open. Because this thing what happened last year, a lot of small businesses were getting destroyed, and small businesses are still destroyed. So if they're saying that the economy is booming now, it's just because it's in the summer, guys. It's nothing to be celebrated about this, because the market can still crash, because we're seeing the numbers are going down, and down. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen September, October, November, and in the winter times. I don't expect so much good news about that, but that's all about the economy. Thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and comment on the video. What do you think the economy is going? And see you with other videos. Take care and God bless.